Here I am. And here we are.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar.
Um,
So you liked it after all.
You know,
We're back here.
100%.
Currently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. Mia said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room. But Kaido proved that wrong. Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
We need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, we gotta check Miyu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel.
Yeah!
Let's go head out to the chapel. Alright, boys. To the chapel we go. I should check the map before heading out to the chapel. Why? Okay. 2 maps on the wall, one in the mansion, one in the outside world. That's it, right? I'll check the map of the mansion first. First floor is the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom, and the second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Okichi had the salon, Samuki had the dining hall room, Kaido had the roof, Gonta had outside. Map of the mansion been added, straight both section of Monpath, so we have where everyone went, that's good. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls and of all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in 2, but okay, as you can see, the fucking people waiting at the bridge have reached the loading zone on the left. Would mean that we could have heard Kibo's voice from right there when he said, "Oh no." Or it's something else completely different, I don't know. Loading point's in the middle, map split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. Get to the mansion, to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how the world is designed. It's strange, I feel as though there's some secret to this, which there is, and that very well may be the trick to how someone was murdered. Map of the world. Map was made by Miyu. That what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Look at the maps. Make you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that. Aw.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore. Guys,
That's fine.
you don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know. I never... Okay. I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. Oh, everyone thinks he's a fucking... What is it, a masochist? And now he talks to maps instead of people? A shame. Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What happened?
What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. Is it the toilet paper? Right this way. Oh, it's still there. Cool. Toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
Which means...
My initial thought was someone may have tried to come here to defecate. In a virtual world?
No.
I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Wait. Oh, Kibo.
but...
Still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could it be related to the case? Toilet paper. Very interesting. Still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could it be related to the case? I'm thinking it either came from the roof up there, or someone tossed it. Doesn't look like something that would just be placed in that corner. Oh, that was weird. I thought that texture was like something shiny. Sign is still there. There's a bridge here. Snowing so much, any clues might get buried. Maybe it's what the culprit wants.
Oh my.
I knew it was gonna be like this, but it's cold.
My apologies.
I apologize for earlier. No need to apologize. Not quite certain why he's apologizing anyway. Anyway.
Hey, so
Isn't the signboard that Mew threw into the river? Oh yeah, he never got to see because he was logged out. Oops, my hand slipped.
you know,
Not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them?
No.
Definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river. But that's what happened.
But
But there's something bothering me. This river only goes to the right. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? Just got lost from the chapel to the mansion, right? No. From the chapel to the mansion, that's odd. The river is always flowing right. Flow the river.
Shuichi.
Well, think about that later, bro. Let's get moving. Alright, for now we need to investigate the scene. Signboard used as bridge. I still don't understand why Miyu fucking did that. Yeah, it's always flowing to the right. Alright. Get the loading zone. Is your body in the chapel?
as I thought.
Nope. Scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
So
There's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. That's for sure. It was just like how we left it. Pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant. It sounds... If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know.
Unfortunately.
No, no thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Lockdown avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all the stuff that's scattered around. What happened here?
jeez.
So that's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. Yeah, quite interesting. This is a hammer. Good deductive skills. Why would there be a hammer in this world? Oh, you're right. I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects to be used as weapons. So someone hid. Miyu hid all these weapons. Miyu said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Miyu lying? But why would she lie? Hammer has been added to the truth book section of your monopad. Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world? What could they be used for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone, so it's communicating over the meme. Can't believe that something like that is here.
Ah.
Perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
I never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kaido. Oh, look at us.
You know,
What do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You don't have anything to do, you just have to stand there. Just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out just as I thought. What the fuck? That's how they logged him out. I didn't even imagine that. I thought it was gonna use for communication. No, it's just like the phone in the room. You could just log people out manually. It's gonna be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. Doesn't matter who says your name, someone just has to say your name. It proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves if you say their name. That's what I just said because I'm not looking at reading it. But you can log out anyone you'd like.
All right.
Thanks to Kaido's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone has been added to the truth book section of your monopad. Huh. I bet Kaido was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. He doesn't even, wouldn't he like log back in and go right here? No? Oh well. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here? They were talking about lettuce before. I don't remember why. Mysterious object. The wooden mat. It used to be common in the bathrooms.
Yeah?
I didn't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel. Why is it here?
Yeah!
I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone that used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. Oh. You know, that would make sense. That someone is the culprit. Then why do they leave it here? I think it's Miyu.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. Know that? I was just testing you a little. How would you want to test me?
Yeah?
But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why the lettuce is here, but I'm sure that it must have something to do with the case. Lettuce near the chapel. Been added to the Chitlook section in Monopet. Alright, what's up with Miyu? Miyu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. Logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappears, we couldn't investigate. Avatar never shows injuries, so that stays the same. She's almost alive.
But
Her face is pretty here, isn't it? So hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Miyu's avatar has been added to Truth Build section in your Monopad. Well, that's everything here.
actually,
Reminds me, you can't leave footprints in the snow, can you?
You're right.
Looks that way. This is a killing game simulator.
yeah.
It's probably because footprints in the snow would make finding the culprit easy. The snow probably isn't a clue for this case. Okay.
Hey,
Yumiko, could you tell me about when you found Miyu one more time? We're looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. But since Miyu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hit the chapel wall. We all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miyu's avatar. Then we all tried to go to the mansion and log out and check Miyu's real body. We got to the river, the bridge was gone. For some reason, we know that's because Miyu's a fucking Weisenheimer. And when we were all standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
thank you.
Thanks, got it. There must be some clue in that incident. Kibo.
Um,
What's wrong, Kibo? Something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. Oh, you heard the whispering between Kokichi and Miyu?
yes.
I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Early before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miyu. You heard that? Oh, hell yeah, I love this, man. It would seem Kokichi and Miyu made plans to meet each other.
huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming that a specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then,
Those two met on the rooftop.
Well,
But it's strange, right? They were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop. Why did Miyu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
you're right.
That's true. They were meeting on the roof. She would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching around the area of the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. With no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about this. Miyu and Kokichi's meeting has been added to the truthful section in Monopad. I don't like this. I've finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi!
It would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Something I wanted to ask. Do avatars hide objects? It seems you can just put stuff in your clothes here, too. Like the real world. Just like the real world.
Eh?
So what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna go back to the real world already?
Ah,
Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. Probably the rooftop. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well, then. This place Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaino logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, let's go do that, Shuichi. You're right. Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you got. See us through to the end. I'll do my best, of course. Or as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Oh.
Shuichi!
Hey, Kaito. Hey, Shuichi, what was that all about?
sorry.
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first, that was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out, I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
You know,
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. So what's so important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miyu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Oh,
Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
it'll be okay.
Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully? Whoa, strong words.
I mean,
Well, I'm not gonna investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oops.
Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Alright. Interesting. Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. The person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. This might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. I can see that past this point. I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. This storage room. A little different from how I remember. Feels as if something is missing. Is it the lattice? But I wasn't paying close attention to the first time, so I don't remember. One moment, please. It's the lattice. The lattice isn't here anymore. Interesting. What could that lattice be used? Is it truly a bridge? Could be. Maybe a surfboard. I don't know. Or a snowboard, rather, because it's, snowy. What's wrong, Himika?
Okay.
When murders happen in a mansion, in the snow like this, there are always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow, is that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints in the snow in this world. That's something to be disappointed about? I guess. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really did come to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu ever come to the roof? That is an important question.
Hey,
Hey Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. You think you can get up and down from this roof from the outside of the mansion?
Well,
No, that would have been very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of the 3 to 4 story building.
you're right.
It's certainly too high to jump.
as I thought.
Means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. Means the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. Huh. I see.
Hey,
What's wrong, Samugi? Look at the doorknob. It's locked. Ah, it is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
Seems you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
no.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before, to prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
That's so. This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. Inspected everything here. All that's left now is Maki to jump scare me. Oh my god. There you are. I was looking for you. You found me. I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I needed to.
Shuichi!
Well, then I'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar.
Uh,
Do you like it that much?
Then,
We should go too.
hey,
What's wrong?
you.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaido, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maki. Won't carry the burden alone, huh? Was she being considerate just now? Interesting. What is up with the footsteps? Is this a clue? Completely silent until I hit this left part of the stairs. That's so weird. Certainly that's deliberate. Maki, just you and me. We should log out too.
by the way,
By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito? Between? Oh, kinda.
Huh?
What?
well,
When he logged out a while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
That's probably my fault.
well,
I don't know what happened between you and Kaido, but that idiot is simple, so I'm sure he'd forgive you and if you just apologized. Aw. Shuichi Saihara. Flying roll. Ah. Pulled the device off my head and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey,
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't want to draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So what was it you wanted to ask?
Is that all right?
You planned to meet Miyu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Somehow I feel like he's just gonna lie and then we're gonna have to figure it out on our own. Joy. I'll see you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Well then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked. That's actually what I was thinking here. After, I gave up and went back to the salon in search of the secret of the outside world. That true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Could someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who could prove I wasn't there.
Hey!
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Sure. Which one is it? But did Kokichi meet Miyu or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Of course he made it confusing. Of course. Why would he not? And now we gotta talk to good old Manaparo.
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay!
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, and here they are. Really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least.
So...
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh...
Guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
Got a minute?
So what did she tamper with? A few things. I'll share the first one with you.
So...
Looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from the Killing Game Simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
Okay!
That's true. Only the hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose.
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Miyu hid that fact from us, which means all Mommy added were 2 maps, the rest was already in the program.
By the way,
While we were talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. Only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. What's the next thing she tampered with?
okie dokie!
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program.
Huh?
Parameters? Everything in the program is categorized as either human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter,
Really?
but for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
That's...
What happens when you become an object? You can't break? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah!
Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So...
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinate of the virtual worlds are represented on the X and Y axis. It seemed that Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the Y axis.
Huh?
She created an additional wall. There were walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the Y-axis.
Hey,
But you're positive there was only one?
Okay.
Yep, definitely only one. What does that mean? I actually do not understand that at all. Which wall was the one Miyu added? Why was the world... What was the world like originally? Miyu said there wasn't anything past the wall. Oh, I see the glowing ass fucking left and right dealies. I understand now. I get it. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. I fucking knew it, dude. I knew there was some kind of warp. It allows objects through. So the bang we could have heard would have been like, huh. Did someone on the left side like throw a hammer and fucking whack Miyu with? I don't understand this at all.
I see.
It's very interesting.
Hey.
Are those all the things she tampered with? But I just realized, if you're assigned a non-human object, that would mean you can't break, right? Then why was she hurt at all? So all those things, are those all the things she tampered with?
Ah.
There's one more thing. One of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar.
huh?
A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a setting made so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then,
So if Miyu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed?
Hey,
Who was it?
Oh.
It was Kokichi.
Huh?
It was me? I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Miyu in that world. I see. I didn't even notice. Well, a good precaution.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys?
okay.
It helps a lot. Thank you. Miyu's avatar has been updated in the Truth Build section of the pad. Wall added by Miyu has been added to the Truth Build section of the monopad. Settings on Kokichi's avatar has been added to the Truth.
Ah.
Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. User error occurred. An error. The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. Someone had their settings switched. Someone switched up their things.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error has been added to the boat section of your monopad.